Hi Gemini, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. My name is Muriel, and this reading is for the mid to ending of July, so the second half of July. And it's for the Gemini, Moon, Sun, and Rising signs as well. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking the readings. I appreciate your support. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages that are about to come forward for Gemini. Okay, this is the Yin Yang Oracle. This is from Lilith Designs. For Gemini. Okay, we have coming in here is we have renewal and spark, and then we have spy, watching, and inspecting. Okay, so let's see what happens here with these cards. I'm going to draw from the tarot, the RWS panorama, and see what we have for you, Gemini. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. Magician. That's one of your major arcana cards. Beautiful. And the Fool. Wow, look at that. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to draw some clarified cards from the Universal Weight Tarot deck. But before then, let's go over these tarot cards. So the Ten of Wands is putting down responsibilities. You're putting down some kind of burden, something that was just weighing you heavy. You're able to put it down here. The Magician card here is literally everything. You have everything on the table to manifest what you want, your desires, your dreams, what you've been working on. It's a beautiful card to have. Again, that's a Gemini major arcana card. Okay, we have the infinity symbol above his head. As above, so below. As within, so without. Manifesting in connection with your higher self and your entourage, your angels, your guides, and manifesting together, co-creating. The Fool card is a card that represents that your feeling for change outweighs the risk. Like if you see here, it's going to go jump off, going to just walk off that cliff. So it's blind faith in a way, right? Just taking that leap off the cliff, knowing that everything's going to be fine. Okay, he's got the white rose, it's purity in his hand. You know, he's got nothing with him, very lightly packed, really, with a rag on a stick. So a little bit of his possessions, and the dog is right here. And dogs represent companionship, friends, all that. So that's also another beautiful card coming in here. We're going to go over the Knight of Pentacles in just a little bit. So let's see what this Ten of Wands is for you. Okay, for Gemini, Spirit, what do we have? What is this Ten of Wands? The Strength card. All right. You've been through a lot here, Gemini. I mean, when the Strength card comes up, it means that, you know, things are, like we said with this, you know, the white rose and the Fool card here, it means purity. It's like a cleansing. It's like an innocence. And so the same thing with the dress that on the Strength card this person's wearing. She's very much connected to that lion. Inner strength to get you through whatever it is that you've been doing. You know, taking on extra challenges at work, maybe family responsibilities, whatever it is that the Spirit wants you to know, that you have all of this beautiful strength and the courage, right, to move through what you are embarking on here. It might not be for all of you. It might not be all through July, but something's clearing out here. We have a Mercury retrograde pretty much going into the rest of, mid part of August. So the rest of July. And Mercury is your planet, Gemini, so it could be something good for you. I'll put Ari in most words, you know, navigate through it. We're sovereign, so we don't always be subjected to anything astrologically, but if something comes up, you'll know why. Renewal, put RE again in front of most words, and that's a good way to navigate, but renewal has RE, rest has RE. So renewal, something's happening here, and it's sparking something that needs to be sparked. Again, that magician card, whatever that creative idea, that project you want to manifest, manifestations at any sort, relationship, career, you know, money, you know, relationship with yourself, somebody else, a home, you know, something tangible. It's there's something sparking here. Now I want to get to the spy watching, inspecting thing. I want to see this for a little bit in just a second here. What is this magician card, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles and next to this magician card is beautiful. You know, it's feminine earth energies, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Queen, she's grounded. She's very, nurturing, down to earth, connected to the earth energies, as you can see, everything around her. You know, she's got the pentacle in her lap, so she is very much grounded on her throne, materialistically and even spiritually. She's connected and, you know, very well off, let's just say. Okay, and then we have next the Magician card. So these energies here, this creativity and something manifesting that's tangible is a beautiful happening for you, Gemini, here. What's this Fool card, Spirit? The King of Wands. And he's looking right over at that Magician. The King of Wands, you know, it's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, so it's fire energy. The King of Wands is, all the kings are masters. So master at, you know, his entrepreneurship, you know. He's got holding that wand in his right hand, which is the action hand. You know, masculine energy, like I was saying. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman watching this, is the energy of the cards. And really, it's a leader. Like King of Wands energy is leader energy. And really good at, again, manifesting. He's looking, again, right over that Magician card there. So it's beautiful. You have these beautiful, like, balanced energies of Queen of Pentacles with the King of Wands coming in. Some of you might be taking that leap of faith with somebody in that King of Wands energy. Okay, so that might be a possibility there. This Knight of Pentacles comes in and it's a slow moving energy, but it's steady. So it's a very, very good energy for you. It's grounding, Gemini, which you need right now. You are an air sign, so you can be a little flighty, especially if something's taken place. And if there's, like, this card's coming in for a reason. That's spy, watching, inspecting. I almost want to get a card for that, but here on the bottom of the deck, before I do that, if I do, because this might explain that. The Eight of Swords is a self-inflicting thing. If you look, this person's got a blindfold on and the ropes around, but they're not tight. Like, she can wiggle out of that. And then she doesn't have anything there. She could walk away. So that Eight of Swords tends to be self-sabotaging. Like, you feel bound and trapped over something, and it's happening in your thoughts. So again, with that spy, watching, inspecting, there might be something going on in your head that you may not be seeing exactly how things are, but, you know, put the pieces where they go for you with that. Okay. Let's look a little bit further here. I'm going to draw from the Nature Lessons card deck here and see what we have. Freedom and change. The wind brings a breeze of change. Let go of past limitations and embrace the fresh air of new possibilities. Allow yourself to move freely with the wind, accepting life's changes and exploring new opportunities. You see, same thing with this renewal card here. You know, a spark. Something's going to spark in you for this mid part ending through July. That's going to bring a change that you're so needing for yourself. Again, with that 8 of Swords. And, you know, it might be, and with the spy watching, inspecting, you might be just kind of looking over your life. It could be something as simple as that. Inspecting yourself and really wanting that change. But the energies here are totally supportive for you to, you know, you got the inner strength. You put down any of that burden, whatever that is for you, the burdens, and then stepping into this beautiful manifestation energy and really taking that that jump off into a whole new beginning, because you have the Fool and the Magician, so it is definitely a new beginning for you. And, you know, steady, you know, the steady, staying steady with the flow. Transformation and awakening. Solar eclipse. A solar eclipse represents intense transformation and awakening. Today, you may experience a profound inner shift. Pay attention to sudden revelations and changes, as they could lead to far-reaching effects in your life. And again, this complements and confirms what we were saying about the change here with that freedom of change. The wind, again, your air sign. So that breeze coming, the winds of change, something sparking, an aha moment, and you have this renewal aspect of things because you have an extreme abundance of support from Spirit for the rest of July for you to really move into this energies, Gemini. So I'm going to draw one card from the Tarot of the Owls. For Gemini. The Tower. Okay. When the Tower comes in, it breaks up a structure that is not working anymore. So whatever that means for you. I mean, it could be changing literally of homes or your job or, you know, career or your state of being, how you think about things, how you thought before and now you're different. And so this Tower moment's coming in to really shake it up. And it's a fast movement. The Tower comes in, it's usually a pretty quick change. So in summary, Gemini, you definitely have support from Spirit to make it through this change, in a big renewal change, taking that leap and really working with this manifesting energies, putting down burdens. You're strong enough here. And yeah, staying steady, you know, and not having to go too fast into something either with this, because it's going to carry you on. And even bring that out to the next solar eclipse, which I don't remember what it is. I think it's in the fall. But you might want to look that up if you want to. Right? So it's very supportive for you. It's going to happen fast. So it is. All the readings I've been doing this week, it's really leaning that way to a lot of us are being, you know, we're all in this together, literally. And sometimes the energy is across the board, where it's just fast moving energy through July. I mean, this whole year has been that way. So amazing. Yeah, thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. And thank you, Gemini, again for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking. And until next time, many blessings on your journey.